Allah. Fearing Allah in secret and public. The Prophet, peace be upon him.
As far as it's fearing Allah in secret and public, then the scholars, ikhwan, there are aqwal concerning the affair of secret and public. And that the best of the people, Ahl al-Ilm mention, are those whose public, or those whose manifestation in secret is the same as his manifestation in public. That is, he's no different when he's in front of the people. He's no different when he's by himself as he is when he's in front of the people. Then we have those who in fact hold that the one who is better is the one who is better in secret than he is in public. For indeed that is a higher level. Secrecy is an easy doorway for shaitan to inspire his abd, or to inspire the abd with the sin and with the disobedience of Allah Azza wa Jal. There is no one here. And so that a person concentrates upon being better in public, in secret than he is in public, is one of the areas that the abd and that the servant should concentrate upon. How am I in public? Am I the same when I am by myself? And if that is the case, then I should be striving to be better when I am alone than I am when I am in public. And so this affair of a taqwa fi sirri wal alan is something that the Salaf of this ummah constantly used to speak of. And they mention that the one who is worse when he is in private than he is in public, then he is on, or he walks a dangerous road. In fact, some of them held that he is hypocrisy is feared for him. And that is because of the fact that if you look at those nusus and you look at the text that speak about the sifat and the ayat al-munafiq, the sifat of the munafiq, one of the main fundamental characteristics of him is that he does in public that which he does not do in private. And the issues, إذا حدث كذب مثلا, إذا اؤتمن خان, when he is given a trust, he breaks his trust. When he speaks, he lies. All of them have a relation to being different in public than he is in private. If a person speaks and lies, then the reason that he lies is in order to make apparent something that isn't actually the case. When he gives a trust and breaks his trust, then in actuality, if that is from his characteristics, as long as it wasn't an accident or something that was out of his control, but if he gives a trust and then he intentionally breaks that trust, then his speech was other than what he had internally. And so if you look at those characteristics, if you look at the sifat of the munafiq, the thing that he makes public is different to what he has within him. And thus they hold that the one who does so, it is feared, or hypocrisy is feared for him. Now,
the Prophet ﷺ said, fear Allah wherever you are, means that one should fear Allah in secret and public, whether people see him or not. When a person knows that Allah sees him wherever he is, and that he knows all about his affairs, whether secret or public, he will abandon evil deeds committed in secret. Allah refers to this very same meaning in his saying, which means, and fear Allah through whom you demand your mutual rights, and do not cut the relations of the wombs. Surely Allah is ever and all watcher over you. Wahib bin al-Ward said, fear Allah in the very same degree He has power over you, and be shy before Him in the very same degree He is near you. A man said to him, advise me. Wahib said, fear Allah and do not consider Him the least one who looks at you. Once a man tried to seduce a Bedouin woman.
Don't consider him أهون الناظرين إليك, بمعنى fear Allah and don't consider and don't act as though you have no concern for the fact that you know that Allah Azza wa Jal sees you. If a person were in a gathering, and within that gathering were from the greatest of the human beings in his era, in his time, or his area that he respects, then when he's in that gathering, of course his actions, ikhwan, and his manifestation in that public gathering is going to be very different, because of the fact that those respectful individuals are present. And so he's going to act in a manner that he possibly wouldn't act in the presence of other lesser individuals, in his view. And so, when we consider the fact that Allah Azza wa Jal constantly sees the servant, and Allah Azza wa Jal Al-Azim constantly looks upon his servant and sees him, then for you to act in a manner in which a person, when he acts, he manifests that he doesn't care, in essence, when he disobeys Allah Azza wa Jal, knowing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees him, then in essence his statement is, Allah Azza wa Jal is the ahwan al-nadhirina ilay. Allah Azza wa Jal he has little concern for the fact that he sees him. And so he considers him from the lowliest of the ones that look at him. Wal-iyadhu billah. Since from the people of the dunya are those who, if they are present, he will act in a particular way. And so this statement, Ikhwan of Wahayb, is azim. And that is that he said, fear Allah Azza wa Jal, and do not let Allah Azza wa Jal be the least or the lowliest of those who look at you. In your view. Don't consider Allah Azza wa Jal to be the least of those who look at you. And that is, in essence, the action of the one who disobeys Allah Azza wa Jal in private. That, in his view, in essence, Allah Azza wa Jal, he considers the fact that Allah sees him irrelevant. He considers, or he views the fact that Allah Azza wa Jal sees him as little. And that, ikhwan, is something for each and every one of us to consider now.